So this woman, QuirkyloveRose, I originally did a video about how how people were comparing herself to Amberlynn Reed. I will be eating crow tonight, and I really should be ashamed of myself. I do not know how to say sorry enough. I really thought she was just another. And you get, oh, I'm kissing her ass now. No, this is coming from the heart. I promise I'm going to make sure I do a little bit more research. There was one person that caught me out in a comment, and I just said, oh, screw it, it's an opinion. I really thought this woman was just another, oh yes, I'm going to be another big fat YouTuber, and I'm going to make all this money. You see it with Foodie. See it with Amberlynn. See it with Hungry Fat Chick. And you saw it with Jen. Money, 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 money. However, I've come across this video. And I watched a few minutes of it. And I was about ready to cry. When I was in the 5th or 6th grade, I was diagnosed with Asperger's. And it's not an easy diagnosis. So like I said, I really have to clam up before I'm choking on my my foot right now. I've placed it so far down my throat. So I do immensely apologize, and if QuirkyloveRose could accept my apology, I would love that. And if you would like any advice or some help, possibly, I'd be more than willing to talk with you. So I'm going to react to her video, and I'm going to give my 2 cents.
Because I kind of just dove straight into it post-appointment. I tried filming this intro the other day and I cried really hard.
Yeah, so Asperger's is, she's gonna talk about it as well. And unlike Chantel, she actually is searching for help. I'm such an idiot, and please, if you want to call me that, please go right ahead.
So my goal
Because
is
I
to not
am.
cry during the intro, because you'll see me cry later. I don't remember everything that I said because I was in such a tizzy and just so overwhelmed and frustrated. And so there are parts of it, I think I'll just edit it around some because there are parts of it I do want to show, but I was so disoriented and overwhelmed and hurt and beyond frustrated.
It's like when I finally got diagnosed with functional neurological disorder, I had people just look at me like I was a hypochondriac until I finally, last November, I went to the doctors and he told me, no, you have this. And someone finally saw it and I got diagnosed. There really isn't anything that could help me with it, but at least it took the stress away of not thinking it's all in my head.
So the part that I feel like I want to make sure I communicate from a clear head is I did go see the psychologist for the follow-up, and the psychologist gave me all the results. I'll go over all the detailed results. later in the video. But I was very confused. But my psychologist did all the evals, and during our first appointment, I think I even said that she believed that I would probably fall under the term Asperger's. And I've said this a lot in the past, but the term Asperger's is basically considered outdated and not really used anymore because
And that's what I don't like about this ASD, putting them all together, because Asperger's is not it in itself anymore. I don't like it at all. When people say, "Oh, you have ASD," and I correct them and say, "No, I have Asperger's." Let's continue.
of the history behind the name of the scientist that it was named after, and frankly, the damage that it's done to the research of autism as a whole for decades now.
Absolutely. 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 It's you couldn't have said it better.
And ironically, directly impacting me. My psychologist basically told me that, oh God, I'm gonna cry, sorry, get over it.
No, it's
Basically
okay
told
to
me that
cry. It's okay to cry. Done many times of those, and many.
I'm probably autistic, but I'm not autistic enough for a diagnosis. And
That's just great. I'm really sorry, kid.
she thinks that it's almost too difficult to decipher what is the autism versus the trauma, and that I have these symptoms of autism, but that she can't diagnose me with it. And that is just, that's not a yes or a no. And her recommendation, her like professional recommendation at the end of the evaluation, is that I get retested in 6 months. So when all you people out there are hounding like autistic adults who are not diagnosed, who don't have good health care like me, that don't have access to health care at all, even if you do, you get shit like this because they are not equipped to handle undiagnosed autistic adults because all of the research and everything is so skewed toward pediatric. And I'm
So it looks like this young woman is in her early 30s. I'm a couple of years older than her. I was very lucky. I was diagnosed in the 90s. Very lucky I was. I can't imagine how fucked up my life would be now if I wasn't. Oh my word, I am so sorry. Wow. But it's very, very hard, especially with the ASD and all that now. It's very hard for people to be diagnosed with. I mean, I'm not sure, but I don't know much about it because I already am diagnosed. Let's continue.
heartbroken. So, and I don't remember how much I did share, but I did talk to my parents. Actually, I recorded a clip after I talked to my parents. So I did talk to my parents after. They went better than expected.
And I do like to react, but that video just made me mad because the first video I made just made me mad because Hey y'all, I'm on this weight loss journey. Yay! With what happened with Jen and what's going to happen with Hungry Fat Chick, and they say, oh no, I went back to eating and stuffing my face because it made me more money. I wanted to punch these women in their face. And that's why the first video of this woman came out. Call me a hypocrite, please. I am. I'm an absolute hypocrite. But no, I'm not gonna be. There's reaction channels that make a living on shitting all over Foodie Beauty, Amberlyn Reed, Hungry Fat Chick. But that's their shtick, and that's what they do. I do reaction channels sometimes, but I think I think the reaction channels made a mistake with this woman. This is different.
And so now I'm sitting here like, is it even worth it? Because as she said, and everyone knows that knows anything about this shit, there are no resources for autistic adults. And another thing that she said was that basically because I do not require like one-on-one assistance as an adult to like function, like a caretaker, that was part of the reason why she couldn't diagnose me. And I think the hardest part is like, I can't be like, this woman's a quack, like she sucks, like da 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 da. You'll see in the rest of the video. I think she's good at her job. The system is just broken.
Quacks. Yes, it took forever to actually find a good therapist for me. I mean, they were all like, oh, it's not what the book says. It's not what the book says. Look, I'm not in a book. I'm me. Please look at me. Please. Those books are outdated every, like, year or 5 years. It's the same kind of concept with the BMI chart. It's not perfect. I mean, if you're 550 pounds, just an example, it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you. But when I'm 120 pounds and still considered obese, that's because I was 135 pounds one time, and I was still considered obese. Sorry, just getting off track just a little bit, but it was good. Yeah. Yes, the system is shattered, billions of pieces.
I've been grieving the past few days because I was just really confident. The doctor made me feel confident, which I think that hurts worse. And she basically...
So, if there is anything I can do for this woman, I will do it. If I have to go to Florida to help her, I will. I'll fight for this woman till the end. Damn, I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I see it? I didn't see it because I saw someone else's video. That's why. I'm disgusted with myself. And I didn't watch any other of her other videos. AC, you're an asshole. You really are.
Basically said I am autistic, just not autistic enough.
It's like when I thought I was going to be diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. or Parkinson's, because one day I was shaking all over, like, I was not as bad as a seizure, but, yeah, I have family history of multiple sclerosis. I thought I was going to be the 5th one to have it. Yeah. I just couldn't find it on the MRI, but eventually I was very lucky and I got a doctor that helped me. I'm still not tickled pink with the diagnosis because there's really nothing you can do. I have the one that, there's 2 types of FND you can get. There's one that, and what made me change my mind, because I was rewatching Yaba's video on her about somatic whatevers, and I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? And I thought, does she have FND? So I quickly looked it up, and it said in the FND thing about somatic whatever. I'm sorry, I can't look it up because if I close out of this, my recording is going to stop. But yeah, with this you get foggy brained, and it's not comfortable when you can't get a diagnosis you so desperately need. So, because I wanted to try to, hey, give me your symptoms, and I'll see if maybe you should go check out FND. And then I saw this video, and I immediately knew I stepped in shit.
It's fucking gross. Anyway, sorry I cried.
Don't be sorry. Ooh. Sorry, I'm choking on my vape.
This isn't a really emotional video for me, so yeah. Hi, welcome to me. I just got done with my appointment that I've been waiting over a month for.
There's a lot of kind. So I am going to stop here. QuirkyloveRose, please accept my apology. And if there's anything I can do, I will put my email in here, and please get a hold of me if you would like some help. I understand if you won't, but please believe me when I say how incredibly sorry I am, and shame on me, and I'm disgusted with myself. So that's all I have to say. Do I think the reaction channels took it too far? Yes and no, because it usually is what the reaction channels do joke about. If I would love the reaction channels to see this video and know that I am wrong, and maybe it'll tell them, but like I said, everyone has an opinion. I'm probably going to keep the other video up just to show everyone what a big asshole I am, and to always think before you speak. The golden rule growing up. And please, please, Quirky Love Rose, if you need any help, please get a hold of me. Have a good one all.